There it is. There it is. There it is. It's already well after 7 o'clock. I was looking for it. I already got 3 UFOs in video already this morning before sunrise, between 5:30 and 6. And I saw multiple of those close approach ones that I didn't get on video, several of them, before sunrise. That I kind of like the ones I've gotten on video before, not long ago as well. Like, for example, December 20th and many other videos, but I didn't get them on video this morning. It was dark still, and they look like shadows when it's still dark. When they get close to you. Well, some of them do. Not all of them. I mean, some of them will actually glow in the dark, actually. Those were different. Those are, well, different. I'm not going to try to, speculate on what everything is. But... All right, the wind is in my face this morning. I feel like, is it? Yep, it sure is. It's blowing from east to west. Oh, definitely. Yeah, strong wind, fairly light wind from east to west. And the sphere is now, it starts at due east. It just turned red, from black to red. Now it's going from east to west and is going southwest. Yes, I think yesterday I said it wrong again. That way is southwest right there. The way I'm facing right now, it's to the heading south, southeast actually, but it's heading southwest is what I mean. I was thinking about something after an encounter yesterday that I'm not going to elaborate on yet because there's still other details I'm not sure if I'm going to expose about it yet. But it sure would be a shame, if they were to cause anything to happen to me, that would lead to something that would in turn end up I won't get into all the particulars, but it'd be a shame if something happened to me that caused all my videos on YouTube and Facebook to suddenly start getting millions of views overnight, wouldn't it? Right now it's just an online log I'm keeping. I'm studying it, as you can see, collecting data, logging it publicly, using Facebook and YouTube. And right now it's small. I'm not trying to build a big platform. I'm not trying to do it. I am not trying to be an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer, no desire to be one. But if anything, were to happen to me as a result of all this stuff that I'm documenting, it would be it would potentially cause an issue that would, I'm not going to elaborate on, but it would cause an incident that would probably make my videos start getting millions of views overnight. So what I'm doing online can either stay small like it is now, or something could happen to me and then it could end up suddenly going quadruple viral overnight. So yeah, it's up to them though. But I'm going to keep right on doing what I'm doing. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing, actually, at all. And I don't need anyone's permission to do it. I'm just standing here recording things in the sky, natural objects in the sky. Yeah, I'm facing south now. If I said that wrong yesterday. Okay, the wind's still in my face. Actually, the wind is blowing from south to north as well, like yesterday. So, once again, it's blowing. There was actually a gust of wind from east to west, too. There's also light winds from south to north in my face as well, just like yesterday. I might have said it wrong yesterday and said north to south. That way, I'm facing south. Behind me is north, if I said it wrong on any other videos. But if the wind's blowing, still blowing in my face, facing south. So, yeah, that thing, which means that thing should not be able to go south. if it were a balloon, it would not be able to go south. It's heading south right now against the wind. I'll show you. I can see the banana tree leaves blowing towards me, but right there. So you see the wind is definitely blowing in my face. Okay, where'd it go? Oh, did I just lose visual? Nope, not yet. So I just showed the banana tree leaf about 5 seconds ago. You can see the winds blowing in my face. Okay, can a balloon traverse against the wind? Okay, you know, anyone who knows anything about basic physics knows that it cannot. Oh yeah, the wind is getting stronger in my face. And that thing is going the opposite. That thing is going into the wind. The wind just started picking up too. And it's also blowing from east to west and south to north. Yeah, I can feel the wind coming from my side, which means that and I feel the wind in my face from south to north and east to west. So that means if that were a balloon, that thing should be blowing north really fast. If that were a balloon, it should be blowing north really fast, or just go straight up from where it started. But it should not have been able to go across the wind like that, and now into it. Ow! 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 When it starts going over my head like that, I can't hold the phone up over my head that long because of my back. Okay, so that was 7 minutes ago. Yeah, it appeared after 7. This is about 0706 or 0707 approximately. Hey there, Mr. Tong. You want to come in our house today? You cold? You want to come warm up with me? I was curling up in my robe this morning when I was sitting here waiting for it to appear. He was sitting curled up in my robe this morning. You want to come in our house? You want to come stay with us from now on? I know you wanted to come in last night, huh? I'll tell you what. I'll take you to the veterinarian today when I get back from my errand. Get you screened for any diseases that make sure you can't spread any diseases to other cats through food or saliva, through sharing food or litter box. And then after that, after they clear you, I'll get you your rabies shot. I'll get you probably a heartworm shot and any shot you need. And then you can stay in our house. How's that sound? You want to stay with us? You want to stay with us? You can stay with us if you want. You're a good cat, isn't that? All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut here. My wife's calling me. She's in the house. I'm going to go ahead and get on in here. So yeah, here, real quick though, before I conclude. Okay, it was 8 minutes ago. I've demonstrated this before, but I'll show it again. If you've been watching, I mean, again, I'm not trying to be an influencer, so I don't really care if you watch all my videos or not. But anyway, I was gonna say if you watched any of my older videos, I've shown this before. But it appears exactly 90 degrees due east every morning. And then this morning, I lost visual. Actually, I was facing not almost due south, about between 150 and 180 degrees when I lost visual, right up there. Yeah. So that was the direction it traversed this morning. And you see that wind, you see those leaves? Yeah, that wind is in my face. The wind is coming from that direction. Okay, the wind is coming from the same direction that it traveled into. Okay, so obviously not a balloon, okay? I know it looks around like, it can kind of resemble one, but okay, if it were a balloon, it would have went that way real fast. Okay, the wind's behind me now. And there's also some wind coming from this way too. So I guess theoretically, so it could have maybe blown this way, but there's also wind here though. It kept going south. There's also wind coming from here. It did not go back that way. Okay, it kept going that way into the wind. So what I'd like to do is talk to a weatherman or like maybe one of those people like I used to work with, like in airborne units. Without elaborating too much, they have they'll typically have an Air Force weatherman assigned. I wish I could talk to one of those guys and just get them to show them the video and get confirmation on that. I actually did send a message to some people I used to work with. But they're probably not going to be able to do it technically, unless maybe somebody were willing to like do it on their own time or something. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to go and cut the video here.